Hi guys, thanks very much for joining me today. And what we have here is Lisa and Julie from Look Good, Feel Better. Guys, would you mind telling us a little bit more about the charity and the great work that you do?
Hi, Jake. Thanks so much for inviting us along today. We are a cancer support charity. We aim to boost the confidence and self-esteem of anyone that is going through cancer, so men, women, and young adults. We run workshops, both virtually and face-to-face, all across the UK. And we largely help people manage the visible side effects of their treatment. And we give people the support and advice to actually manage that aspect. So we've been going in the UK about 27 years now. And I think one of the biggest shifts for us has been the shift from being just a practical charity dealing with practical advice to being an emotional charity offering emotional support.
So my name's Lisa Curtis and I'm the new services manager for Look Good, Feel Better. And one of those new services that we run is our men's workshops. So for 24 years of our 27 years, we've been running skincare and makeup workshops for the ladies, but there's a whole 50% of the cancer population out there that we were missing, and that's the men living with cancer. And we'd long wanted to do something, but as a charity, we had to play catch up, and we finally got there in 2018 when we launched our new men's skincare and grooming workshops. We've been, as I say, doing that face-to-face quite successfully for all of this time. And we've also got a manual for men, which is available on our website, and information and tutorials for men on our website as well. And then COVID hit us in March 2020 and everything that we do ground to a halt. But the men's skincare and grooming workshops we have successfully taken online alongside our women's skincare and makeup. And we've been running a once a month session since last year. And in fact, we've actually made an addition to those workshops by inviting guest speakers to come along and talk to the guys at our workshops. And of course, one of our guest speakers at our younger men's workshops is going to be you, Jake, from Shakeup Cosmetics.
I can't wait. And it's I mean, like I said before, this is a cause very close to our hearts. And certainly for cancer patients going through chemotherapy or radiotherapy, there are skin conditions and skin problems that they are facing and experiencing. So could you tell me a little bit about how boosting one's physical appearance and boosting one's skin condition is going to help them feel better about themselves and help them through that journey, through that difficult time?
Yeah, it's interesting because some people have said to me in the past, can a bit of lipstick in the ladies' workshops really help? And for the guys, the guys, I think sometimes the guys come to our workshops, what are you actually going to teach me that I don't already know? But the answer is quite a lot. And so you've already touched on a couple of things there. People can suffer really badly with skin outbreaks, very, very dry skin. A lot of people can look quite tired when they're going through treatment. And that can also help sap your self-confidence, as Julie touched on earlier. Our workshops are about providing people with the tools to use to help them with their self-confidence. But it's so much more and above that. It's the whole act of bringing people together and giving them a safe space and platform to talk with each other about their experiences. Guys probably don't talk about their illness and what's going on in the same way that perhaps some women do. Actually push them and they will tell you that they probably feel very similar to the way that a lot of the ladies that we see at our workshops do. They just don't speak about it in the same way. But when we give the guys those 2 hours to join us and we give them the learning techniques and we get the talk going, so often, so much comes out in those sessions, and there's so much benefit for the guys chatting to one another and just sharing those experiences and knowing that they're not alone as well.
That's fantastic. And I mean, the ones that I sat on previously, the full men's workshop that I sat on, I was so pleasantly surprised in terms of how open the dialogues were and people are so open upfront about their skin issues. Of course, you mentioned about COVID last year, and I understand that COVID was particularly tough for lots of different sectors, but particularly on charities as well, because a lot of the fundraising channels that were kind of close to you guys in the last year. So we would love to support your charity this year, and through October we're going to donate 10% of our sales on our website to Look Good, Feel Better and hopefully that's going to go some way to help you guys. And would you mind telling us a little bit about how that contribution, how the donations is going to help you as well as your members?
You know, this year in particular has been even more difficult than 2020 for us, I think, because a lot of the conventional fundraising channels in the charity sector have just been closed to us. So there's been no workplace fundraising, there's been no fun runs, there's been no marathons. For us to deliver our services, it costs £500 to host a workshop. That can accommodate 10 to 12 people. You know, it's £50 a head for 10 people, but it makes such a difference to those 10 people that we're supporting with this direct support, whether it's online or whether it's in a face-to-face environment. But without that fundraising, we can't continue to roll out our program of services, and that's so important for us, obviously. I think we all experienced moments of isolation last year during the COVID crisis, and what cancer patients say to us is that when they get their diagnosis, the first thing they feel is isolation, because their whole world has just been turned on its head, and they don't know where to go or who to speak to or what support is out there. What we're offering and what we're bringing to people is really supporting them on their emotional journey. People lose their sense of identity when they go through cancer. They lose sense of who they are. They look different. They feel different. Their whole life is taken up with medical appointments. It's just about the cancer, and what we try and bring is something of themselves back to themselves, and it's all about identity and appearance and just feeling normal again. We all know that if you look good outside, you immediately are uplifted inside as well. So
great. So hopefully we're going to smash our target for October, and hopefully we're going to raise as much money as we can to help you guys and to help the members as well. I very much look forward to the workshop on the 23rd. Can't wait.
Yeah, we're looking forward to having you, Jake.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, Jake. See you.
Bye. Bye, Jake. Bye, Julie.
Bye-bye.